Happy Saturday, everyone! It is Drawing Circus time again! And for anybody who is joining us tonight, and it is their first circus as we go through all the good business here, then this is the show where I have tricked two artists into coming on it with me, and I am going to give them a succession of community-submitted wacky prompts. It is basically client work hell. As such, let's go to the intro. It is time once again for the Drawing Circus. Joining me on the left-hand side of the canvas is DeeDee.
Hello there, everyone, and hello to Mom. I'm glad you can make it, especially Mom, and hi, Mom, Mama.
And over on the right-hand side of the canvas, we have Grayvys.
What's up?
And I am going to be putting them through the illustratory ringer tonight, as assisted by y'all out there. They have prepared these wonderful little pieces of art for you. And as we do here on the Drawing Circus, it is time to condemn them into the void. Also, Sakobako saying hello to Dee, hi DeeDee's mom, and also Gravy.
Hi, Sakobako.
Hi there.
I'm gonna jump in on that. Hi DeeDee's mom, we're excited to bring this show.
Without her, I would be nothing.
Aww.
I mean, literally.
Yes, very true.
And with that in mind, away with this art. Poof, it is gone.
Goodbye.
But I think that it's time that we replace it already, so quickly, so soon, with
Of course.
a squiggle to get things started out. Also, hello, Cryptid Z3.
Hi there.
Time for the squiggle.
Love the squiggle.
I think that's a pretty good squiggle to get things started out.
Ooh.
That's a fine squiggle.
I'm glad you're all in approval of it. Let me make two of them over here, and then realize what I have done.
You made a squiggle. I mean, what more is there to it?
Oh, that's very good.
See, I like that cleverness. That's what we should expect a lot of.
That's what you get when you're hanging out in here. But it is time for me to let you guys take the squiggle and see what you see inside of it. Think deep, think hard. Let the squiggle into your heart. Artist, I have 2 minutes on the clock for you to bring that vision into reality. Are you ready?
Heck
I'm
yeah.
ready.
All right, then it is 3, 2, 1, squiggle!
Here we go.
Now, everyone who is out there in the audience tonight, you can help guide the action for me and the artist here. If you enter !submit into the chat, it will take you to the form that lets you add wacky garbage for us to draw. So go ahead and throw as many as you would like in there. Thank you, Moobot, for bringing that link up. So, by all means, fill it with all the crazy things you got in your head, but remember, you're adding one slice to the weird art sandwich, so try not to get too detailed. That in mind, let us see how our artists are faring, and the answer is very well, holy dang.
Oh, holy shit. Sorry, can I curse?
It's the internet, I can't really stop you, but, you know. Hi, DeeDee's mom!
Sorry, DeeDee's mom.
Oh man, way to go! We didn't even make it through a round! 50 seconds, artists! Oh my goodness, that's adorable!
And my cursor, there it is. Okay, that's not so bad.
Artist, put those pens down. You are out of time.
Perfect.
You can see the immediacy with which these guys can draw and create. But you know what? I feel like this is missing some stuff.
Oh,
I
really?
believe... Oh, go on. Don't let me talk. I'll edge it.
No, you're the host. What are you talking about? Give me the prompt.
Well then, the prompt is that this is looking too family friendly. We need an adorable little elder god. Artist,
Okay,
are you ready to bring the cutest little elder god into creation from the voids beyond space and time?
I think I can manage that.
I believe in you on that.
Thank you.
All right, are you ready, Gravy? Gravy?
Gravy.
Gravy? Do we lose you, buddy?
Oh no.
Hang on.
Not even 5 minutes into this show, we've already run into disaster.
Oh no, they've been taken to the other side of the void.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's try
Hello
that.
down there!
Let's
Oh.
shake them up, shake them down. See what we got out of this. Gravy, are you in there?
Gravy? Oh no! Gravy's locked out of the session.
Oh no, I think their computer is dying.
Oh no, we're gonna have to stall.
Play the vamp march. Oh jeez. So, knock knock.
Who's there?
Gravy.
What do you mean? Wait, Gravy, you already came back?
No,
You don't sound like Gravy.
It's Gravy who?
Oh, okay, fine, Gravy.
Who's Gravy?
Gravy's my opponent. She should be here instead of not here.
Oh. I've somehow lost an artist.
Yeah, I'm sure this doesn't happen very often on your show.
Not particularly. I think this is the first time it's happened live on air. We had it happen a couple times in like practice sessions because people click the wrong buttons, but this person's experienced.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing Grayvys on your show, so this is kind of unusual that things are not going well for him, but that's just life, I suppose. Some things just seem to happen when you don't want them to. But hopefully they'll be back in due time.
Yeah.
Well, at least I've got you here, so I'm not alone.
That is A-okay. Oh, yep, their internet fixed out. Gravy's working on it.
Alright, at least we have an update.
Yep.
She's on it.
She is doing. This is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, maybe we'll have to call somebody, like their internet technician or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I suppose now is as good a time as any to mention that this show is supported by the artists that come on the show and do cool things with us. And also all of y'all that are hitting the Patreon and the subs and all that good stuff. And we would not have a show without any one of those groups of people. So thank you guys for being patient and tolerant and helping us work through these weird technical issues. And also the guy who made Drawpile, or guys, I don't know if it's a team or just a passion project, but man, this thing
I know
is
there's at least
awesome.
one guy who works on it, and I believe he's from Finland.
From Finland? Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe his name is in the help section about Drawpile.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'll go there and see what it says about Drawpile. Collaborative drawing program, copyright 2006 to 2018, Kalle Lakonen. This program is free software. You may redistribute it and or modify it under the terms of the GNU General Public License as published by the Free Software Foundation, either version 3 or, at your opinion, any later version. This program is distributed in the hope that it will be useful, but without any warranty, without even the implied warranty of merchantability or Fitness, everything, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, Gravy, you out there? We're gonna give it a couple more minutes. We might have to grab a backup person here real quick.
Ooh, well, this is shaping up to be one interesting show.
I am in the middle of reaching out to a couple of people going, hey, can you art for a few minutes? Otherwise, it's just going to be you and me, Dee.
Yeah, and that's gonna be kind of weird playing against a host.
It's alright. Literally no one
But
has
at least
had to
we
do
have a
that
good
yet.
rapport.
Oh, man. Technical eye shoes. But gonna have to throw 2 drums and a cymbal off of my show here.
Yes, well, I'm glad you come prepared.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
And Aaron is asking, so DeeDee, how's the world of art and projects going for you?
Oh, yes. I'm glad that Aaron brought it up, because I have actually been working on a project concerning the drawing circus, and he is helping out, and so is my friend Bart. He's an animator from the Netherlands, and together, of course, we are working on a new theme song and intro sequence for the show, and that's going to be pretty interesting when we get it finished. Hopefully by the end of well, not the end of February, the end of January, if not the end of February. So, yeah, we're all enjoying it, and that should be pretty fun.
And that's something that I'm really looking forward to, because there's one thing I hear every Saturday. It's, wow, that intro is really loud. This one will also be a little more compact.
Yeah, it's gonna be 30 seconds like most good intros, and it's even gonna have a theme song and all.
And I believe that was provided by Auntie Aaron, who slammed down some
right.
lyrics for us, and he's a good dude.
Exactly.
I have got a replacement artist, and they are on the way.
All right, we're making progress.
Jinky Dingles. We'll probably just let him take this canvas and run with it.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to start all over again, I suppose. Although I do like what we got going on here. I drew a little flamingo there, because besides the fact that this is so blindingly neon pink, it also represents my hometown of Miami.
I didn't realize that you were Miami.
Yeah. Mom has told me some interesting stories about her life in Miami. Although I can't really recall any at the moment. I wish I did, because then I'd have something to stall with.
I have read so many things about your patron hero of Florida Man.
Yes, Florida's a very interesting place. That at least I can say. Oh look, you did. I wouldn't call that a flamingo. It's more like a duck with long legs.
It is a very elegant kind of duck.
A very elegant kind of duck. Those legs are to die for.
Absolutely divine. Hang on, I'm doing my best to simulate fishnets, and I think all I'm doing.
Oh, that is clever. You're using the eraser to do that.
Oh, that's about as far as I got there. I am not warmed up yet myself either.
Well, at least you're trying, and that's what counts.
Well, all we can do at the minute is kind of work out this technical thing. We've never had an artist disappear. I am totally unprepared for this exact situation and scenario. So,
Oh, hey, it's my friend Pepper. Pepper's joined us.
Ha! I can make it official. I can bring Pepper into the air room. Pepper, welcome!
Hi there.
Thank you for coming and bailing us out.
No problem.
Give me 1 second here. This is a thing that happens, and I'm very glad that we had at least a little bit of preparation in for it. I definitely need to make that system a little more efficient.
Well, I don't think we wasted too much time. Probably like 5 to 7 minutes.
We should be
Sorry.
alright. With that
Sorry.
in mind, would you like a clear canvas and a fresh squiggle, or would you like to just take this as it's going, Pepper?
I mean, I'll just take what is what is.
Alrighty then.
Okay,
Well,
Sarah.
with that in mind, we were in the middle of adding the cutest little elder god. Just pulled straight from the adorable dimension of Eats Your Heart Out. You think you can handle that one?
Of course I can.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Eldritch Abominations?
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, but, family friendly.
Yes, of course.
Alright, well, I've got 2 minutes up on that clock, and it is 3, 2, 1. Lovecraft was close. Let's go. And we are back in business, all of y'all.
So let me get my Eldritch Abomination palette out.
Oh no. Lovecraft was big mean, says Monona, and I'm inclined to agree. I'm gonna go out and buy myself a book of knock knock jokes.
Well, it'll certainly be useful for the next time you have downtime.
Things are progressing rapidly and in directions that I don't fully understand over on the right-hand side of the screen here. But we've got 60 seconds to see if this becomes something that I can understand. Oh, I see. Them's with some dots.
I have drawn surprisingly few Cthulhus in my life.
Considering your history, that really surprises me.
It surprises me too.
This doesn't look much like a god.
Oh, it's adorable. 15 seconds left on that clock, artists.
Kitty faces everywhere.
Put those pens down. You are out of time. That is a very, very adorable abomination from another dimension. And that one seems to have descended from some sort of poopy cloudland. Or ascended, we'll see. But you know what? I'm not sure that these gods are quite the ones that I was looking for. Can we add Robbie Rotten to this scene, artists?
That should be interesting. He's very godly, I suppose.
I've got 2 minutes on the clock to get Robbie Rotten onto this canvas. You need to look up a reference or anything, or are you just gonna go by your gut?
I'm
just
gonna
go
look up
by
a
your
reference
name.
real quick.
Pepper opting for the big reference.
Listen, he's beautiful and I need to get him right because he has a special place in my heart.
He also has a hairstyle that may get him confused with our mascot.
He's beautiful and I love him.
Just give us the big go.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, then it is 3, 2, 1. He was number 1. Go.
In my heart, at least.
There's always a contest between Robbie Rotten and
Yes.
Schwitty Werman Jägerman Jensen.
I thought it was Sporticus.
Oh, and Sporticus.
Oh man.
First,
I don't know where I am on this canvas.
my step 1 for drawing Robbie Rotten is just to draw this Waluigi. Then I erase some lines, and you see how it goes. He's doing an elegant creeping maneuver.
The best sort of maneuver, obviously. This chin is not chinny enough. There we go. Crease the chin.
Increase the chin. Sounds like a couple of the prompts that we've got hiding out in here. People have taken to submitting some things just in all caps for emphasis. And I approve, frankly.
I approve as well.
Really adds that emphasis.
I don't think he has a mustache.
He does not.
Yeah, I thought so.
His eyebrows need to be closer together. They almost connect.
Yeah, I'll just give a little S cut, why not? I can't see so, because I absolutely forgot what his suit looked like.
Listen, he's fabulous. No question.
Put those pens down, artists. You are out of time. And you know what? This is looking really good.
I'm
But-
glad you think so.
I feel like we can do more.
That's so.
I do. I think that Robbie Rotten needs his signature assault vehicle.
Yes?
Yes, the Robbie Rotten assault car. Are you guys ready to draw the assault car?
I mean, there's not much room, but I can try to park it somewhere.
We'll get in
I
here.
believe in you. If you guys need to scale things, move them around, we can take a minute for you if that would help out.
Nah, I can work around this.
We'll get this. We can do this.
All right, then it is 3, 2, 1. Superfluous funding. Go. The Robbie Rotten assault van was sold in very limited amounts in select Toys R Us stores. That's why you can't find them anymore.
It's just become a real collector's item. You can see holy grail of Lazy Town merchandise.
Yes. Some collectors even thought that it was an off-brand knockoff, but no, it's real. It's a weird partnership with Mattel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll have to pour a... we'll have to pour a tub of Play-Doh out on the curb for our fallen homie.
This is fine. This is fine.
Everything's fine here.
Oh no, wait, my car should be going there. It is.
Everything's better with like monster truck setup, right?
It's definitely more assaulty at the very least.
I'd give it at least a 50% more facility.
Applying that hot percentage to the assaulting. I just noticed the little #1 flag. That's beautiful. Put
glad
those
you agree.
pens down. You're out of time. DeeDee, I wanna take a minute here, and I gotta ask you: are technical
Yes.
issues, are those a part of this canvas specifically?
I don't know, it's your show. You're the one who had these technical issues. You decide what they are.
I choose to accept them as canon. Personally.
Alright then.
Pepper, I notice that Robbie Rotten is doing a little move up there. Is there a
Yes.
reason, way, place, shape, or thing that he is doing that in regards to?
Well, not really. Not at the moment. Sometimes you just gotta sneak around. Don't make a sound. I can't remember the rest of the song.
You mean with cat-like tread?
Here we go. That's what we're going for.
Artist, would you care to sign this beautiful work?
Alright, I can do that.
And we will move on to a fresh canvas, a new round. And where did my tablet pen go? What have I done, oh god? I drew on this. I'm signing it. Can't stop.
Well, of course. And you're a permit, why not?
And with this in mind, let us go ahead and send this to oblivion, because it is time for the next round. And that is going to be the hazardous environment round. For anybody who has not seen it before, we have got a couple of little characters that are provided to us by the the Society Against the Use of Chemical Weapons. And their objective is to get these little characters out there in the world so that hopefully, maybe, people will be less concerned by people wearing these sort of hazmat get-ups. But for our purposes, it just means that we get to put them in ever-increasing dangerous situations. Let's go ahead and just kind of tuck them back here. I think that's probably pretty good. Let's give him a little turn. I think this time. I want them both facing in one direction. So artists, you have full play of the canvas for the things that are about to transpire, and we are creating a dangerous environment for our little men here.
Yes.
And artists, I would like us to begin with the lunar cheese plains.
Lunar cheese plains? That's something I've never heard of.
The lunar cheese plains. It's
Wait.
where we get all of our cheese from.
Oh no.
By plains, do you mean like airplanes, or like plains and hills and mountains?
You know, I choose to not reveal the grammar on this.
Oh, okay, that makes it even more interesting.
But as such, I have 2 minutes up on this clock. Artists, are you ready to create a cohesive environment?
I'll
What
give it my
layer?
best shot.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, then it is 3, 2, 1, moon cheese plains, go!
Oh no. I thought I had escaped the cheese on the moon. No, it's back. It's back again.
Yep, they're
There's
here.
no escaping.
Also, for the record, the little men are up on layer 1 if you're worried about drawing over them.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm lagging. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna be able to draw in here.
Sorry, I think it's because I'm using a big brush.
It's alright, we can put another minute on that clock.
I wouldn't mind, of course, if I just had a computer that wasn't so old.
No worries about that. We're no stranger to technical difficulties here on the Drawing Circus, it turns out.
What a
As we've
day.
already seen.
I know that the guys who were watching us play the Messenger earlier were having a good time clipping a bunch of the doofy garbage that we had go on. I've added another 60 seconds to that clock, artist, so don't worry about that timer too much, to help compensate for some of those technical difficulties.
How many different types of cheese can we get on here?
How many different types of cheese are there, is a question.
Chat, please. I need to know. Like, actually.
much cheddar going down. Whoop! Whoa.
Oh, I know what this should be. This should just be like, just a stack of American.
60 seconds left on that clock, artists. As you generate
Oh,
the lunar
no.
cheese planes.
Phew.
Time flies when you're drawing moon cheese.
It does.
Oh, certainly.
Need some shredded. Somebody just left it. It's like grass. It's cheese grass.
Oh yeah. Little shreds of mozzarella for Grace.
Cheese grass.
Glitterbug is asking a pointed question about how the hazardous environment guys arrive. I'm sorry, I can't even speak the moon. How did we even get to the moon, is the question. And that may be answered in following rounds, but as now, we're still getting the whole situation put together ourselves. But put those pins
If I may-
down, you're out of time.
Oh.
That's a real Gouda landscape that y'all drew.
Ho 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 ho. Yeah.
I dare not dignify that with a response.
It's alright. I will persevere unfettered as we go on.
Ow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Oh man, I'm feeling sharp today.
Oh boy. You're really going at it.
Alrighty then. With that in mind, artists, you know what else is here helping danger up this cheese landscape? Aside from my horrible puns,
What is?
it is Moose Castle.
Moose Castle? I like the sound of that.
Moose Castle. I've got 2 minutes on the clock for Moose Castle.
You want to get the moose, I'll get the castle.
Sure.
You get the moose legs. I gotcha. I got you covered.
Danjo is doing his
Okay.
dangest to drown me out so that I can't make any more moose puns. Or cheese puns, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh wait.
3,
When do I?
say again?
No, you go. I was just waiting for you to start.
Oh yeah, 3, 2, 1, Moose Castle! Also, Monona is informing Pepper that the Cheese.com cheese database has exactly 1,831 varieties of cheeses.
Oh, thank you. I can now sleep in peace tonight.
And here, I just learned that there's a Cheese.com.
I'm happy about this.
Man, that is an absolutely monstrous numbers of cheese.
Ooh.
Stop. I came on to draw, not be tormented by horrible puns.
Dragonacia, we are drawing Moose Castle on the cheese plains of the moon. Because this is apparently an environment that our little hazardous environment people need to go
The cheese
and
database
investigate.
has exactly 1831 varieties of cheeses.
Need some antlers here, hon. Yeah, you put on some antlers.
Lions Lab, welcome, and if you
Of
like
course.
this template, feel free to add your own by entering !submit into chat and just throwing prompts in there. The more the better. Just keep going.
Let's see. I gotta turn it back to blank.
Say again?
I was just talking to myself, rather. I'm changing my pen color.
Mm-hmm. This one's not cursed. This one is beautiful. Absolutely elegant. Gorgeous, even. 5 seconds, artists. Put those pens down! The Moose Castle is rampaging across the lunar cheese plains!
Yes. Here we see the Moose Castle in its natural habitat.
Perhaps, though, this rampage is caused by something, and I think that it is. I think that this Moose Castle is being harassed by a Stegosaurus with bronchitis.
Oh man, I forgot which kind of one that is.
It's lungs.
Lungs.
Like a head
Bad
cold.
cough.
Oh hey,
Can you
we're
say-
accidentally drawing Dragonatia, it turns out.
Ooh.
Time for some Stegosaurus.
Alright, I have 2 minutes on the clock for Stegosaurus with bronchitis, artists. Alright, then that's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Let's get prehistoric. Go! No, Danjo, I have never been joking about the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. They have provided for us these characters. Well, not us specifically, but they put these characters out there.
Okay, this isn't a Stegosaurus, but I like spikes. Yeah, it's in the same family.
Your color palette honestly indicates that that is Spike the dragon from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
This is fine. This is fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong with that.
You know, most ambitious crossover in it. You know what? Words are overrated.
That's just every canvas here on the Drawing Circus. DeeDee, those are majestic.
Yes, I value expression a lot.
Kawaii desu.
Goo. Artist, you put those pens down, you're out of time on these Stegosaurus with bronchitis. Those are beautiful and also incredibly dangerous looking. I can see why the Moose Castle is upset by their existence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to step on things that are gonna be coughing all over like that. Who knows what kind of germs they got?
Gustav 5 asking if they are cool now, and you were always cool, but now you are here, which makes you more cool.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the place to be.
And you know who else is really cool? Space Dog. Artists, I want you to include some Space Dog all up in here.
Finally,
Oh,
he's in
right.
space.
I don't think
Yes,
there's
he's
more to
gonna
be said
dock to
on
the
that.
moon.
Alright guys, it's Space Dog in 3, 2, 1. Space Dog actually in space for once. Go! I'm really excited to see your take on Space Dog, DeeDee. Oh, that's so cute already.
Oh no, I have it on behind.
Gustav, thank you for those bits. And a reminder that all the bits that are thrown at the show end up going directly into making the Drawing Circus bigger, better, and making sure that I keep a roof over my head and internet hooked up to my house. So thank you for all of those. Same goes for subs, Patreon stuff, like the whole 9 yards. But if you really want to help out the show and you don't got any bits to throw, share the show around. We got a YouTube archive down below. We've got this happening every Saturday night. So you can be involved even if you ain't got bucks. Also, be on the show. Join the community.
How much more time do we have?
You have 20 seconds.
That's enough time to add a rocket. It's always enough time to add a rocket.
Put those pens down, artist. You're out of time. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely glorious. But artist, I think that this needs one more thing, and then we can call it good. It needs a second, smaller moon.
Oh.
Are you sure that's not a spaceship?
I mean, it's certainly a moon. Certainly. Oh no, Chad has defeated the timer once again.
Oh no.
Man, Chad, you just hate that timer, don't you? Alright, artists, it is second smaller moon. Are you ready to go?
Okay.
Alright, then it is 3, 2, 1, Mooner! Go!
Personally, I'm fond of Europa.
DeeDee has added a second and smaller moon. The duel for that #1 spot is going on, but at the same time, our poor timer, oh lordy, our poor timer, caught in the crossfire. Won't somebody think of the timer?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's a game show like this without timer?
I think it's just an art stream at that point.
Exactly, and what's the fun in that?
Sako Bako, the circus is what's going on. This is what we do every Saturday. "30 seconds, artist, on that second smaller moon." DeeDee destroying the clock in their own way. With lesser capitalism.
Perfect.
Oh, I would take a $5 moon. That seems rad.
I take a $30 moon.
Well, that's the deluxe moon.
Put those
I
pens
know.
down, artists. Y'all are out of time. Goodness gracious. Now, I've got to ask between the two of you. DeeDee,
Yeah?
we've got these
Yes?
people up here investigating this hazardous environment. What do you think that their report is going to say at the end of this?
Well, you know, there's a common flu on the moon, so, I mean a common cold. Jeez. Well, Yeah, at least you'll know that. And there's also there's life on the moon as well. There's living moose castles, and there are dogs shooting rockets, and there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on there. I don't think you should go to the moon. And then never go to the moon again.
The moon is dead to us now.
It's dangerous territory. Not fit for man or beast.
Pepper, over on your end, we've got 2 space dogs that are flying around in the air. Which one is the real space dog? Or are there more than one?
Well, I mean, it's alternate realities. That's how things are. You can have more than one space dog, because obviously every universe has to have a space dog. Therefore, it's just 2 different space dogs from 2 different universes doing space dog things. Though we are not sure if one's an evil twin or not.
Space dog.
What if there is
36.
What if there is a world where there are just a bunch of space dogs, all just a big population of space dogs?
Well, I mean, the multi-universe is infinite, obviously. Such a thing has to exist in a multitude, obviously.
Yeah, probably.
I see. You know what? I think if there was a universe where there was a lot of space doggos, that would be the goodest set of boys. Jesser, thank you for that sub. Is that gonna dunk the bit cup? I think it may. Oh, there it goes! You freed the timer!
Hooray!
Yay!
Finally, a sense of stability once again. And then Lolar is sieging the timer again. We must carry on. Artist, would you care to sign this wonderful work of art?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. The moon has a lot of culture.
Is that a cheese joke?
Well, I mean, it's not just a cheese joke. I mean, bacteria is their cultures. That's how you.
I mean, really, nothing is more dignified than
And
having
Space
a
Dog is an international phenomenon. He is obviously culture too, and I mean,
I don't think anybody is more cultured than our wonderful patrons here of the show. These people know fine art when they see it.
they only drink tea with their pinky out.
Of course.
Of course.
Let's get that play area clean.
Nah.
Now. Again with the bit wars, my goodness, thank you everybody! Another reminder, all of this goes directly to the circus, keeping the roof over my head, keeping the internet on, all that good stuff. So thank you so much, folks! But with that in mind, it is time for the free play round. And we're gonna begin with an old favorite. Artists, I would like you to draw a couple of star-crossed snails in love.
In love.
Ooh.
I've got 2 minutes on the clock for a pair of snails. Artists, are you ready to go?
This should be fun.
Yes.
Then it is 3, 2, 1, snails in love. Go.
Okay, let's see.
I don't see why I would need to change that song, Jesser. It's such a good track that fits in a very timely fashion across the stream, and it's not a minute and 30 seconds long each time. Maybe I do need to update that thing, but I really enjoy that song. I'll tell you what, we'll put up a poll later to see if I should actually fix that or not. You own stock in the show? Pshaw. 60 seconds left on that clock, artists. Aw, what cute snails. Oh, that one's got actual stars.
Oh my gosh. Adorable. I mean, if you got stars, I gotta get some crosses.
stars and crosses and stars and garters and stars and more stars. Oh, that one's cheating.
Those are the new shapes in Lucky Charms cereal.
Yes. It's a really weird brand deal, but you know, whatever.
Hey, I'm all up for weird crossovers.
Artist, you put those pens down. You're out of time for this round. Oh my, Sakabaka is getting real into these snails here. So you know what, artists? I want you to just draw the rest of the frickin' owl. You know?
Ooh.
I mean, we've laid a great framework, and just draw the rest of the owl. I got 2 minutes on the clock for you. Just draw the rest of the owl. It's great.
I gotcha.
You
This makes
feeling
sense.
it?
I'm feeling it.
I can do it.
All right, then it is 3, 2, 1. The rest of the owl, go.
I gotcha.
So everybody who is throwing bits, remember you can also throw suggestions for weird garbage that we can draw by typing !submit into chat. That'll take you to the wonderful form where you get to add really just any terrible idea onto our pile of thoughts that we have here.
Rest of the owl. I gotcha.
Yeah, the rest of that owl.
Rest of the owl.
Oh jeez. Sakobako is making the realization. I can see it happening in real time. You got 40 seconds left for the rest of the owl. Oh, Pastor Owl is... Oh my. The snails have finally gotten married! It's only taken literally months.
Aww. Gosh bless.
This is canon.
Yes. I'm happy for them. You know, we've watched this romance. Oh, put those pens down, you're out of time! We have watched this romance for a long time, so I'm very, very happy that these snails have managed to finally bring themselves together on this. It's so good. But this space is so sparse. What is a wedding without some beautiful chandeliers? Some ornate light fixtures? Artists.
Oh, of course.
Indeed, indeed. So I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock, and let's dress up this wedding a little bit. Let's get them some wonderful light fixtures. It is
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Chandeliers, go! Oh man. Arcade Pit is tomorrow night, I believe. Does he have people lined out for that yet? Because that is a good time. Like, if y'all are doing as much as you're doing on Saturday night, Sunday night, you should also tune in for that. It's real cool. Big plug for shows that aren't mine. Apparently, Cleveland has the world's largest outdoor LED chandelier, which to me sounds like a glorified street lamp.
Well, is
Yeah,
there anything
pretty
wrong
much.
with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It just seems like it would be a very, very big street lamp. I want to see it now. Maybe one of y'all is drawing a good approximation of this street lamp.
Who knows?
Honestly, it's kind of blowing my mind that chandeliers can also be outside. I thought that was, like, definitely an inside thing.
Well, I mean, if you have an overhang, right? Anywhere there's an overhang.
Does that still count as... Well, I guess it counts as out of doors. It's just not outside of cover. Rain. My head is just, like, smoking on the inside here, trying to... Where do I draw the line of indoors and outdoors? What are the factors?
You just have, like, a structure, a tower, and it's hanging from it.
Put those pens down, artists. You're out of time for these wonderful, wonderful light fixtures. These are absolutely gorgeous.
I'm glad you think so.
But you know what we need? These snails, they can't have peacefully tied the knot themselves. They're star-crossed, of course. Their families are watching them. So, artists, I need you to draw these snails' families crashing the wedding.
Ooh.
We get some snails. We'll get some snails up in here.
Then
I can do that.
It is going to be 3, 2, 1. Wedding crashed. Go. Wow. The world's largest outdoor chandelier is literally hung over a street. That's cool. I am into that.
Snails here, snails there, snails everywhere.
Hang on, I gotta scoot just a little bit there. Upward to show off that there are snails stuck to the chandeliers.
Where else would you expect them to crash from? I mean, you gotta have gravity to crash that, or some sort of momentum, which gravity can provide. May or may not result in good snail.
Good snail, great snail. Snail, snail.
Snail here, snail there.
Slime.
A snail.
This canvas has gotten very strange very quickly. I'm into it.
There's snails everywhere. Please help. So many snails. There's a snail and a snail.
Snailception. There's so many snails.
You need the snails for the snails.
10 seconds, artists. Artists, put those pens down. Oh my, this is doing very well. But I think that there's still at least one more thing that we can add to this. I think we can add a detachment of very shy ghosts.
A detachment?
A detachment of very shy ghosts.
What sort of unit?
They were
measurement is
detached
that?
from their families, and now they're left to roam the earth without a family, and they have gone missing and they're looking labbity flab.
Maybe they'll find a new family. Maybe families of snails. But if
Could be.
Snails.
only they weren't so shy, they would talk to them.
What if they're ghosts of snails?
What if in
Ooh.
3, 2, 1, snail ghosts? That had the word go in it. That was a joke right there.
There we
It's
go.
Oh, that is clever.
I gotcha.
Oh, it's a snail ghost! Or it's a ghost that's trying to be a snail!
It's trying. They're cute.
You guys have been submitting so many quality prompts over the past few months that I can now slap the spinny wheel on my mouse on the list of prompts and not hit either end. It's that long. Keep dumping them. Got 60 seconds left on that clock, artists. There's so many ghosts and snails. This wedding has gotten really out of control. But I'm proud of the two snails for finally just dealing with all this drama. They don't care. They're happy together.
The ghosts of snails, star-crossed snail lovers past. They're here to support.
It's such a beautiful thing when two snails fall in love.
ILSS knew that escargot at this wedding was a mistake.
Oh boy, that's pretty tasteless.
Should have brought some cheese.
Man, isn't that thing down there a piece of cheese that snail is gnawing
Put
on?
those pens down. I think that's the cosmic owl through which we are viewing the wedding's beak.
Oh, that is a beak, I see.
Who says it can't be cheese?
Oh my goodness. Artists, I believe that this work is about finished if y'all want to sign it, because this is legit one of the cutest things that we have had on the entire show so far.
I agree.
This is just precious. But I want to make one little addition.
Mhm.
Aww.
There we go.
Oh, of course.
That's all I wanted. I have wanted it for several rounds, so I'm just putting it on the canvas. Aww. Alright, let me save this one forever to my hard drive, and we will move on to the final round.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
You know what time it is? It's time for me to let the wheels go a little bit, to calm down on this provision of prompts. And who better to replace me than an unfeeling, uncaring machine? A machine that gives out art prompts. We call them the Reels O Feels, everybody. And this time, I'm not gonna play the opening again in the middle of the show. Check it out! Look, I didn't mess it up this time! Wow!
Hooray! Perfect.
Yes!
Good job, Babula.
Still do it if you want to.
No, people will have to wind back for it. We've had one technical error. I don't need to have two tonight. Anyway, for those who don't know about the Reels O Feels, these are the sharpest, most best thinking, and right ways art prompt provider in the entire world. It's the most good, and it's provided to us by our good stream friends EI Stream and Beauty Joe. They came together and they helped me pull this thing together, so if y'all are into the attitude of following streams, go find those guys. But for now, we are going to have them spin the wheels and show us what's going on with them Reels O Feels. We are going to get a noun, a verb, and, of course, a feel. And it's up to these artists to bring those things together in the canvas in a short amount of time. So let's spin them! See what we get! Oh my. Artists, the heart is fleeing tormentedly. The heart is fleeing tormentedly. Or the heart is tormentedly fleeing. The order doesn't matter too much. Although the fleeing heart tormentedly is probably a little weird.
Yeah, probably not.
I have got 2 minutes up on this clock for you guys to draw the heart fleeing tormentedly. You good to go?
Yeah.
Of course.
And it's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Flee tormentedly. Go. Go. Run. Oh, that is a cute heart. Oof. This must be how those snails have felt for the longest time. We are getting both interpretations of the heart this time, everybody. This was not 6 months after the wedding. Those snails love each other. Also, neither of these are what a snail heart looks like, I think.
You're correct.
I don't know what a snail heart looks like. Do you actually know what a snail heart looks like, Miss Bio Major?
Yes, I do.
Well then. Well, how about that? A layer of expertise that I did not expect on this.
For all your snail heart related needs, apparently. I can't remember what a human heart looks like though, so this is fine.
Ooh. It's alright. Who needs human hearts when we've got snail hearts? Snails may be the smallest animal, but they have the biggest hearts. And other incredibly incorrect sentences that I'm going to say unironically. Yeah, Monona's got my back on this. Those snails have a happy and healthy marriage. At least until the next circus. We've got 10 seconds left on that clock, artists. Put those pens down. DeeDee, your heart has the opposite reaction to calories that I typically have.
Well, they're so alluring, but eventually they catch up to you.
Truer and more menacing dietary advice has never been given. But most certainly, more can be done with this canvas, and who better to tell us what to do than the Reels O Feels again?
Alright.
Let's spin those wheels and see what we're doing in sub-round 2 of sub-round 4, the final confrontation.
Ooh.
Now, the Reels of Feels are giving you guys a real aggressive, active kind of prompt here, because the Doctor is being neutrally.
And that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, the Doctor is being neutrally.
Yes.
Artists, I am going to let you have at with this one. We have 2 minutes on the clock for the Doctor to be neutrally. 3, 2, 1, neutral! Lord, thank you for those incredibly neutral bits. Very neutrally assaulting the timer until it neutrally cannot be seen. Chat, let's get you up and out of there. You're in the way just a little bit. There we go. The room coming out of the woodwork to support the Doctor. Dr. Pepper.
Hey!
Behold, adorable. A heart attack. Now, I'm trying to translate Pepper handwriting, but I believe this says, "What do you want me to do?" As though this is in any way a reasonable medical condition to be having.
Obviously, the most reasonable.
Put those pens down, artist. You are out of time. But, you know, I'm still seeing space on that canvas, so y'all know who we gotta defer to now. Going back to them reels. Y'all can see that by defaulting all of our artistic impetus into this machine, we get pure art, unfettered by human emotion and feelings. Only cold, calculated, reasonable, logical art.
That's the most valuable art there is.
And now, the assumption is smashing! Also neutrally. I believe that the Reels of Feels are trying to tell us something about ourselves and about the things that we let ourselves get caught up in over time. You gotta be more neutral about your art. Artists, the assumption is smashing neutrally. In 3, 2, 1, go? I'm not sure what the assumption is, but I feel like y'all have got this figured out. The assumption honestly sounds like maybe one of the lamest wrestling titles in the world. You've got the Undertaker, you've got Mankind, and now we've got the Assumption, maybe? So neutral. Look, Monona, I don't question the order of the Reels of Eels. They are the superior hosting animatronic. This is just how it is. The assumption is gonna jump to conclusions. Oh my goodness. Pepper with the ever-literal approach.
It's being smashed. You can't read it. It's fine. It's fine. No one can read my handwriting.
This is beautiful art. It's perfect. It's so good. I am going to put this on my fridge immediately.
Please.
Put those pens down. Now, I'm noticing, DeeDee, that you went with an assumption smash of our assumption in which you smashed our assumption.
You kind of cut out there, so I have no idea what any of that was. But I'll just assume that you said something right, assuming something. Blah. You can see that my improv skills are not as...
I won't make any assumptions, DeeDee. No worries.
Yes, I should hope not. That's what we're doing as the artist. You tell us to assume things, and we assume things.
Smash those assumptions. Like you should smash that like button.
Exactly. Smash that subscribe button, folks. Follow Wobbly Python.
Yes, become part of the crew. If you're out there looking at this thinking you could do better, you are more than welcome to try. We run this every Saturday. Just pop into the Discord and holler at me and we will get you set up. But I'm still seeing empty canvas space. I think this might be our last launch, but you know what? Hey, Reels of Feels, how you doing? Let's spin around and see what we get for one final round. Oh, we're getting seasonal. The Reels of Feels have decided to give us snow kicking powerlessly.
I really like the sound of that.
That sounds like me a week ago when I got stuck on a hill.
Oh no! We'll channel that energy, because in our final round tonight, the snow is kicking powerlessly. I have 3 minutes on the clock for you to do this. A little bit of extra time. And it is
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, kicking so powerlessly. So powerlessly. Its weakness is kicking. Oop, there it goes. Someone once again actually managing to get the fill tool to work.
Oh, what, the fill tool? Who uses such a thing? Besides
DeeDee.
everybody who is reasonable.
DeeDee is a wizard. Cocaine is not snow for the heart. That's not how that works.
That is indeed not how that works.
That sounds like a 1920s cocaine ad.
Ooh.
There's so much confusion going on here.
I have concluded that I simply cannot write in the English language.
Have you considered trying to write with your foot?
You know what? I should.
Make you really choke up on that pen.
I don't think any of you will be able to tell the difference.
Oh, it's baby snow. Baby snow is kicking powerlessly. Aww.
Whiny babies. Aren't they the best? No.
No. You have smashed my assumptions, DeeDee, once again.
I like to do that. I got something in my throat.
This snow is getting more and more ornate down here in the corner, and then also a little wilty. No, waiting till dinner. That is a shockingly wholesome snow family that you have up there.
Thank you.
2 seconds, artists. And put those pens down, you are out of time. Now, I have to ask, DeeDee, the heart running from the calories, would it not also be attempting to avoid the smash, or do you think that it's doing a good job enough of it on its own?
Well, I mean, it's just doing its best, I suppose, and I guess that's what counts. It's making an effort.
A for effort.
Aren't we all trying our best?
Yes.
And trying is the first step to progress.
Pepper, your heart running so tormentedly. What is this heart running from, by chance?
The feels. The reels of feels.
Why should it run away from that? It's not
You
going
can't-
anywhere.
You can't see me, but I'm tapping my forehead with my pen. Obviously, this is...
I'll have to add that
I'm
to the
excited.
prompt list so that we can visualize it on the next drawing circus.
Please.
But with that in mind, we have run out of time for the drawing circus tonight. So as we get wound down, Pepper, where can we find you on the internet? What do you do when you're not appearing on cool game shows for handsome and attractive people?
Obviously. I'm sorry. I'm usually in a draw pile room somewhere if you want to find me, and otherwise I'm on pepper dot dash some punctuation a dash or some punctuation Quinn DeviantArt and Tumblr. I exist somewhere. Just look up my name. And Pepper A Quinn everywhere.
Somewhere out there on the internet wilds.
Oh yes.
They'll always find you in the end.
You'll find me.
Hopefully.
And then, yeah.
Chat, I hope that you go and find these people, because DeeDee, where can we find more of this wonderful vintage artistic style that you've got working on here?
Well, I upload a lot of places, but the most recent stuff that I post you'll find on my Instagram. It's 19D96. D is DEE, 19D96 on Instagram. And I've also got a YouTube channel where I post animations sometimes. The Art of Quentin Tracy, QUENTINTINPRACY. And those are my most important things, and you'll probably find out everything else. And of course, in the beginning, you saw the link that I posted for my webcomic about Birdland. You can check that out too. And I think that's most of the important links out of the way.
I'm gonna throw a couple of those down in chat. Everybody who's paying attention, click those links, send those follows, support our artists that we get on the show. Please. It means a lot to them, it means a lot to me. And it's also just the right thing to do. Now, with that in mind, as our show runs down, also consider sending a follow over to our guy, Smite over here, who's going to be running his arcade pit next week. I was on it last week, so I probably won't be on it this week, but I enjoy the chance to be on it. So, again, give him some of that Wobbly Python's Drawing Circus love, and this has been the Circus. Good night!